Dirty Trucking. It's 5:32. It's been exactly 2 hours since my first trip at 3-something. I only did one trip. Went over across the street from where I am right now, parking lot. Sat over there, made a video. Decided, well, let me go use the restroom before I try to get started again. Had the app on. The runs they were pinging were not runs I was going to get. Run to the restroom on 10 Mile, left 10 Mile, went up, got a Dairy Queen, drove down here and sat. I had the app back on. Disgusted. I had a young lady get in here, my very first trip. And people always get in here and tell me, be careful, be careful. So this time I asked her why. You know, sometimes you're supposed to show gratitude for people saying that, like they, you know, because maybe they really concerned about you being a driver out here. No, you're not concerned. She called herself trying to forecast something on my life that I'm not going to let happen. Well, I'm going to try not to anyway, because I didn't know that Chrysler shit was going to happen, but it happened. And I couldn't prevent it. So you just never know what'll happen. Maybe I will be end up homeless at 54. Maybe I will this time lose my apartment. You know how many videos I've made that ain't gonna put me in situations where my house was in jeopardy. It's getting worse and worse. So the young lady gets out the car. She picked her up. Excuse me. Ice cream cone. Oh, at a place that's some human services matrix or something over there on the east side of Detroit, over there in the Warren area. She gets in the car, eating on the freeze pop. I don't know, eating back there. I can't stand it. First of all day yesterday, they were getting in the car, closing the door like they were slamming it. Like they were doing it on purpose. Every last one of them. Today she gets in the car, eating on a damn freeze pop, talking about sorry. No, you don't say sorry when you're in somebody else's vehicle. This is not a restaurant. You don't go get ice cream and shit you're going to be eating on and get up in the car and think that's what you're supposed to be doing. No. And they know this. Shit, I'm sorry. Like they were supposed to okay her to continue to eat the pops, the damn, it was a freeze pop. I said, you're not supposed to be eating in this car at all. I said, but since it's a freeze pop and it's in plastic, I'm going to let it go this time. But you're not supposed to be eating back there at all. And you know, I don't know why they get off saying sorry to you. What they supposed to do? Sorry don't mean okay, you can do it. Sorry don't mean okay, you can do it. So, I get her to a destination. And she was exiting the car. She gonna tell me, be careful. And just kept saying it. Be careful. She steps a foot out of the car. Be careful. I mean, she just kept saying it like she knows something. What? So I said, of what? And she said, of life. Now, this is a girl I picked up at Human Services Matrix. You know, that's the place you go when you need assistance, help, whatnot. So she gets in the car, and I think this woman, and she gonna tell me of life. Let me tell you something. I get so sick of people blaming what's happening on life. That's not life. So she gonna try to imply that life is finna do something. Told me to be careful of life. No, it ain't life I need to be careful of. It's people. It's people like her getting in the car, talking like you wishing bad on my life, or you think you gonna forecast bad on my life, or you already know what's bad that's gonna happen in my life. You don't know shit. So that's what she was doing. And I don't like people that do that goddamn shit. Telling me to be careful. Of what? Like, I've been doing this forever. Of what? Of what? Don't tell me life. Because life is not what's doing this shit to me. It's people. So don't tell me to be careful of life. You mean be careful of people. That's who's doing this shit to me. That's fucking up my life. Get the shit straight. Don't twist it. So that's what she was implying. Picked up in Human Services. Went to a gas station one day. I seen an original food stamp. Back when you had the books and you had to rip them out. I seen the original food stamp in a gas station. It's like they were leaving clues and signs of what my life finna end up as. What are you telling me? At 54? You gonna wait till I get 54 and try to make me homeless again? You had no business making me live like this when you had every authority that could have stopped this and prevented it before it happened. Even back when that Warren truck plant hit, that shit hit and it happened to me. You had every opportunity. But no. And these Caucasians keep getting in the car talking about they going to watch the game. I don't think it's the game that I was dropping them out at that they were talking. They talking about with me to see how I get out of the bullshit they done caused. They think this supposed to be some sort of game that you caused all this hell in my life and then watch me get out. And I'm sick of it. These people are evil, they're ornery, and they're dirty. And there's too many of them around me. That one truck plant, it was too much high school classmate kept coming up. People you grew up with, went to school with, could end up your downfall. That shit happened to me at Warren truck plant. Never in many years would I believe or hear mention of a high school classmate having knowledge of it or working there. I didn't know that. Now, he's a classmate because we went to the same school. Wasn't in my class. But all I remember before that shit went down, somebody came down the line to make it a point to let me know that I had somebody, that there was somebody in the plant that went to the same school as me. And you know what that let me know? That somebody was up there talking about me in the first place. How you know I went to Kettering High School? Why were you up there talking about that with him? After that conversation went down, not long after that, I started having problems in that damn plant. It might have been a while after, but I started having problems in that plant. Yeah, started having problems. So this girl gets out the car, about be careful. Of what? What are you trying to say? You trying to say you have advanced knowledge that I'm about to lose my apartment, I'm about to be homeless and back on aid and food stamps? I'll leave this state before I end up on aid ever again. I'll walk out of here on fucking foot and say to hell with fucking Michigan. This is what you get for doing this shit to me. And when I get to where I'm going, I'm going to say, hey, I'm the product of Michigan. This is what they do to you. They ruin you, leave you with nothing, and you walking out of here on fucking foot. But she in here trying to predict my downfall. She said, be careful. And kept saying it. Look, don't get in here because you work at Human fucking Services. You trying to predict some shit on my goddamn life. No, what it was, I was doing good, doing better, getting back on my foot. I had my little struggles here and there. You heard my videos, little money problems, and little shit started happening. But that's what happened when those damn dirty ass people start coming around. Now, this is worse it's ever been. This is the 8th. I'm gonna sit up here burning fucking gas. Look at the gas tank. It was a notch. I put $30 in here. It should have been on full. But that's what happened when you go to the gas station. It don't end up where it's supposed to be. I was a notch before full. It should have been on full with the $30 with what I had in here this morning. Been sitting here burning gas. Look, doing nothing. Did one trip. Then ran to go to the bathroom to get ice cream. Just burning gas, doing nothing, not making no money. Not making no money. Workers has been stealing from me. Fucking lying about it. Controlling me and how much money I make. And when I make the money. That's why they coming around me. How long is it before she get it? Why you worried about it? Why are you worried about how long it's going to be? How you know what's going on with me? Why is it your business to be discussing me? See, hadn't you done that, I wouldn't be living like this. No, hadn't you gave me my money for what you did to me at Warren Truck Plant, I wouldn't be living like this. You going to hell for it. That's all I got to say. You going to hell for it. Hell, do you hear me?